Hey guys, it's Jessii Vee, and in today's video, I'm going to be telling you about Christmas trains. Now, when you first hear that, you probably think, what's wrong with that? Those sound amazing. Are they covered in lights? Are they letting on children? Are they singing Christmas carols? Some trains might do that, okay? Maybe some trains where you live are fun Christmas trains. In today's video, I'm talking about the phantom Christmas trains, the ones that you don't want to end up seeing in real life. By the way, do you like how much I'm contrasting with my Christmas background? I feel like it's pink and bowy and fun, and I'm over here looking a little bit goth. If you have not seen my previous video, I did just put up this backdrop, and if you would like to win it, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, turn on your notification bell, and then head over to my Vee Vlogs channel, subscribe there, and comment the bow emoji on one of our recent videos. And by the way, the free gift of today is this Christmassy star headband. I love it. I feel like it goes with my outfit so well. So starting now for the next 48 hours while supplies last, if you get anything on our website, you will get a free star headband. I feel like this year I've been really into headbands. I've been wearing them all the time, and I love how like seasonal this one looks. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's get right into today's video talking about Christmas trains. These spectral trains are often described as ghostly apparitions that appear on dark winter nights, particularly around Christmas, and carry an eerie, haunting energy. So there are, I think, 4 really well-known phantom Christmas trains that we're going to be talking about today. And the first one is called the Midnight Christmas Train. A midnight Christmas train is said to appear at the stroke of midnight on Christmas Eve, and this train is described as a fully equipped steam locomotive from the early 20th century, gliding silently along icy tracks, its lights glowing dimly in the darkness. And what's creepy is that if you're outside and you see this Christmas train in the distance, you will hear faint echoes of holiday music, laughter, as if the passengers on the train are in high spirits. Locals claim that this phantom train is populated by the spirits of people who were traveling to see their families when they died in tragic train accidents. They say that the train travels its ghostly route each Christmas Eve, replaying the journey those souls never completed. So it's actually really sad. The people on the trains died in previous Christmases when they were on their way to their families' houses. And so I guess their afterlife is spent on this train listening to happy Christmas carols and actually enjoying their time because they couldn't in their real lives. So I'm really happy for them for that, but I'm also just thinking about seeing this train and hearing holiday music in the distance and laughter. It would creep me out. Then we have the Christmas Express of the Lost. Another version of the legend involves a Christmas train that picks up the souls of the lost or forgotten. This train is said to arrive in small, isolated towns on Christmas Eve, especially in places where people live alone or are separated from loved ones. In this story, the train only appears to those who feel an overwhelming sadness or loneliness during the holiday season. The Christmas Express is described as looking worn, with frost-covered windows and an old, dilapidated appearance. And the few who claim to have seen it describe the conductor as a tall, thin figure in an old-fashioned uniform who just stands there and silently gestures for everyone to come aboard, which is kind of creepy. And those who choose to step on this train are never seen again. Some believe this Christmas train takes these people to find peace, somewhere they will be happier, while others say it's a portal to another realm where the lost remain trapped in a perpetual winter. So obviously that last part does not sound ideal, but when I was reading about the first part of this, it sounded really nice. So the train appears to people who are lonely on Christmas. Maybe they don't have family, maybe the weather was too bad to travel and they're stuck alone, maybe they recently lost a husband or wife. Whatever whatever the case, if you are sad, lonely on Christmas, this train shows up to make your night better. But if it's taking you to a place of perpetual winter, maybe don't get on it. Then we have the snowbound train of the damned. In some mountainous regions, people tell tales of the snowbound train of the damned that appears around Christmas, often on blizzard-filled nights. This train is said to be a long abandoned passenger train that got caught in a deadly winter storm sometime in the early 1900s. According to legend, the train became trapped in snow and ice, with all its passengers freezing to death as they waited for help that never arrived. So now, each Christmas, the snowbound train reappears on icy tracks during the most severe winter storms. And the creepiest part to me, oh my gosh, it says, witnesses report seeing the train's windows filled with frost-covered faces, their expressions frozen in terror and sadness. The sound of mournful whistles can be heard echoing through the snow as if the passengers are still waiting to be rescued. And locals say that if you hear the whistles of the snowbound train, you should avoid the tracks, as it is an omen that severe weather or an accident may soon claim more lives. So these poor people back in the early 1900s were on this wintry train on the way to see their relatives or just to do Christmas activities, and it broke down in a blizzard and they all froze to death. And now they're just perpetually on this train staring out the windows at people with frozen faces. Don't love that at all. And lastly, we have the ghost train of gifts. In Scandinavian folklore, there's a story of a ghostly train of gifts that appears on Christmas Eve, bringing presents to families who are suffering or in need. This train is described as a shining silver locomotive that travels through the mountains and forests, leaving behind small tokens or gifts for those who find themselves in unfortunate circumstances during the holiday season. Legend has it that the train of gifts is driven by the spirits of charitable people who died while performing acts of kindness or who spent their lives helping others. So this train visits people who don't have a lot on Christmas. Maybe they don't have a Christmas meal, so the train shows up and gives them a turkey and potatoes. Maybe they don't have gifts, and so the train shows up and gives them gifts. Maybe they don't have decorations, so the train will show up and give them decorations. I love this one. I think it is so sweet, and I love how all the conductors of this train were really charitable people in their real lives. But they are ghosts now, but really nice ghosts. And I lied because there's one more. This one is called the ghostly train of the 12 days. In some parts of Eastern Europe, people speak of a spectral train that appears at midnight on each of the 12 days of Christmas. The legend holds that those who feel compelled to board the train are taken on a journey through the past year, forced to relive moments of regret, sorrow, or lost opportunities. Each passenger is said to be given one last chance to correct or make peace with their mistakes before the train brings them back on the 12th day. So it's like a train of second chances. If you had a really bad year, maybe things that you did yourself or things that happened to you, you can relive your year in a more fast-paced 12 days and make things better for yourself before Christmas. I find that really interesting. Those who cannot come to terms with their past are rumored to disappear with the train when it finally vanishes on the 12th night. So if your experience doesn't go well, you don't get to leave. So keep that in mind before you board. Anyway, so guys, that is the end of today's video. If you want me to do more videos like this on Christmas legends, give this video a thumbs up and let me know. Maybe comment one down below that you want me to cover. And don't forget, for the next 48 hours while supplies last, if you get anything on our website, you will get a free star headband. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!